Hello everyone, this is Gabe. I'm back with another video. Today we're actually filming in my library, my school library today. Won't be able to give you a name, but you guys know who you are. Thank you once again to the librarian for giving me this room. So today we have a few things to talk about on the podcast. Might be pretty short today because I have, flex and stuff. I gotta finish up that up. But, so, one, recently, if you guys haven't seen, director, the director, Rob Reigns, I believe, he apparently, has died recently due to his son. His son murdered him in daylight. It's something, overall, this is. I think overall this is. And then Trump responded on True Social saying that he was a quote unquote mentally ill person and that he was pretty much insane overall. He stated that he was insane. I'll tell you this. With how much that's been going on recently, we don't know, honestly, how we can. Because Trump, I'll tell you, I agree with some of Trump's policies overall. A majority of them, I kind of agree with them. But, in a way, Trump, what are you doing here? I'm sorry to say this, but really? Are we really saying this about people? It's like, even my mom, she even heard about it, and it was pretty much insane on what he said. It's pretty, show respect to someone when they die. I did the same, it's not, if I wish death, if someone's gonna wish death on another person, it's completely out of justice, and it's completely out of rage. You're as bad as the killer if you're saying that. If you're as bad as the killer, you're as bad as the killer if you're saying bad stuff after someone just died. Literally, not even an hour, not even a few days ago, and a few hours ago. You just say that on Truth Social. It disappoints me. I had higher expectations on how Trump was going to solve the situation, but no. He's responded with violence and pretty much lowering down how he wants to end violence. If he wants to end violence, why is he promoting that someone is insane and that just because they're insane, they deserve that? I mean, yeah, if someone's crazy, if they need help, then yes, I would be in the situation. But it comes to the point where someone's insane, that, they're crazy, that they should have been, that was the only option for them to do. Sorry, not to put it in that kind of perception, but so for example, if a cop chases down a crazy person who just is about to attack someone, or is about to finish up someone, or whoever has already, who's psycho, who's sick, that person, the cop, used force to stop someone who is a immediate threat. If it's someone who needs help, we will provide those resources to them. So yeah, it's pretty much how Trump showed it. It was not in the best way. I don't agree with how he did that. This is one of the times where I say Trump is just something. But yeah, then another thing so there's been recently lots of we're really on the topic of violence this week. It's a lot, I know, guys. Syria apparently, Syria, there are two military members there who were shot and killed, and another citizen was hurt there that day. I'll tell you this is enough. If the U.S. doesn't start labeling ISIS as a terrorist group, and I know they've already labeled them as that, but at the same time, actually taking the actions to try and lower this group's influence. And that's why I even say this. With all the other stuff too, we need to get off of social media, because there's a complete argument between Democrats and Republicans with social democracy, with Mandani being the first Muslim mayor and stuff. We need to stop arguing. We need to actually get it together. Come on, like, I get there's not, like, but military and foreign policy, when it comes to deaths, when it results in death, those should be taken with responsibility. We should be able to notify, we should be able to recognize those as immediate threats to America. We should be able to do that. We should be able to know whether or not we should be able to defend America and know when we should. And these were one of these moments where we should be able to. We should be able to retaliate against these groups, because these groups are evil terrorist groups. And we have done absolutely nothing to stop them. Yeah, you could say that in 2014 that they lost their power over Syria. But at the same time, did it work? Did it truly work, or did they just win? Or they still have an influence actually in Syria still. In other countries too, they have an influence still. We've done nothing to stop them. It's complete insanity. We have nothing to stop them. That's why my foreign policy, I really want to focus on building relations so we can be able to use those relations with us, be able to stop those groups, and to be able to have more of a military presence. Because if we don't have that more, then our country is going to be surrounded by these groups, and these groups are going to be able to attack us from within. We've already seen it with the National Guard members who were shot that time. It's insane. It's insane. Now, third thing, so as you guys probably don't know, in the start of my channel, I've started about talking about how I want to make change in Pewaukee schools. Pewaukee, where's my meeting? This is my final offer to Pewaukee. I've made very much, Pewaukee schools, if you're listening on, I just want to say something. I've made many videos, I've made many posts, I've made many talks to you. I've tried to talk for you. Your students have tried to talk for you. My own sister, who knew the schools that talked to you. No response yet. Now, Pewaukee schools, I think we need for you. Pewaukee schools, I'm not done with my mission here. So here's the thing. I plan of either this week, most likely, I plan of delivering a great speech to school. Pewaukee, if we don't start talking on my terms, but Pewaukee, if we don't start talking on my terms, or on my things, I'll continue to advocate. We'll continue to keep this movement up. We'll continue to keep everything I have. Because Pewaukee schools, I'm not done advocating. I'm not advocating for myself. I'm advocating for the students and for the people. That's my job. That's my job as a political activist. Not just to speak from my own experience, but from other people's experience that relates into that, or that combines with that overall. So I think overall to say this, Pewaukee schools, if we don't start getting this together, students will continue to complain. And I don't want that for students. 10th Amendment right gives the people and states and overall local power to groups of people. If you're not allowing that, if you're not putting that on the table, then how can we still claim? Where's the claim here? Pewaukee, you have so many strict things on CERs. You have so many rules on that. Yet, these rules don't apply to you. Like, the claim, I have my claim, my evidence, my reasoning. I've shown multiple of it in multiple of my videos. I've never made any false claims. Never made anything false. Never did any of that. It's never been my intention to spread false information. I've never brought it to any table. So students of Pewaukee, I want you on this mission with me. Join the movement, and I will make Pewaukee schools great again. Our plan is, speech will happen this week, and next week, that is when phase 2 starts. least 2, advocate. And as I already announced with my, end of King Gabe, the King Gabe channel, once again, is discarded now. But yeah, overall, POA schools, I'm not here to advocate for myself or the benefits of I'm here for the benefits of the people, and for the people only. As my whole job as a political activist. I've been wearing a suit. I've been talking with kids within the school. I've been emailing people. I've been doing all of this to rush around so I can fight for the school, fight for the people at the school. I want to fight for the people within the school, for the people parents who are concerned of what their students are learning within the school. I'm trying to do whatever I can to help allow students to feel like they have the attention they need without having to feel suppressed, without having any of that. Which I'm not having that. Public schools, you are a public school. You are under oath. You are under rules made by the U.S. government. First Amendment, you're supposed to allow that. You do not support it. You do not allow it. Name one time when a student was able to reach out again. Name one time when a student was able to reach out to the news and talk about school. The last time a student was able to talk about that, I haven't heard even a story about it yet. There was a story about a senior who had been denied on the paper because of things she was talking about on their meals, girlfriend development lesson on there. Yeah, the student was denied. It's completely out of justice and completely out of reach. It's literally people, and this is the same thing we see in the government today. People are being suppressed, and people cannot speak their concerns. Many legislative branches are not allowed them to speak their concerns. Sometimes it has to be specific and more. I'm saying this on to you. Students, the people, I respect you. I respect your choice. I respect your choice, and I respect everything you can. Please, move with me on this movement, and I'll make Pewaukee schools great again. Thank you once again. We're going to end the podcast on there because I need to get class. Thank you all for watching once again. Yeah, this is another episode of Gabe and Politics. See you guys and I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, day, morning, whatever you watch this, And yeah, see you later.